And speaking of crash out session, that leads us to Tim Pool with maybe the crash out of the year on Candace Owens. So the woke right has a weird kind of alliance, but they all kind of hate each other between Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens and Nick. Here, Tim Pool completely crashes out on Candace Owens. And, death threats, how shot up, covered it yesterday. I can understand where he's coming from.
Yep.
But hide your kids, hide your wife. There's quite a bit of profanity in this. Okay.
Candace Owens is a f***ing evil scumbag. She is a degenerate. She is burning everything down, and she's gloating and smiling while she does it. And you know what you told me? She has no security. She has a
Okay. So
This man is crashing out.
context, yesterday we covered that his house, property where he's at, and he's not like in a city, he's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Was footage, camera, 3 shots fired at his house.
Yeah.
And he has security. What is he talking about? Candace has been walking around without security.
Yeah.
Buddy of mine just saw her in person.
Wow.
Walking around part of Nashville.
And then she was
without
seen
security.
at Hillbilly Disneyland.
Yeah, Dollywood.
Dollywood. And she had no security there either.
Mm-hmm. So at least 2 instances.
Yeah.
One, firsthand, someone told me that I trust
That's
saw her
crazy.
recently with no security.
Yeah.
2, a picture posted of a daughter's friend or something like that.
Okay, so what do you think that is? Do you think that the waves that she makes feel really big, but it's still in like a pretty niche community of like just like the right, and so then it's not really making waves, and so then she can walk around and it's all peaches and cream for her, or like how is she able to have like such massive attention and walk around without any security?
I think she either doesn't really have the threats she claims she has,
Yeah.
or she is psychotic and wants to be a martyr.
That's dark.
Like, look at how Charlie Kirk was immortalized. Like, I'll forever be an icon, a legend, if it happens to. Like, it's one of those 2 things. I don't know if there's a third option. If she's again, we got 2 instances with no security or minimal security. If that's true, that's very alarming.
Yes.
Like, just as a dude online, I'm concerned for your safety if you're really
100%.
out here with no security. He's angry because he's actually dealing with real situations.
She doesn't f***ing deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone else suffer. And all of these f***ing conservatives out there that send me these f***ing messages have no f***ing balls to call her out. More and more people have started doing it. They send me these fucking messages.
Hey, Tim. I've been consistent, my brother. We've been consistent of calling these shenanigans out. Not just with her, with Tucker Carlson, with Nick, with her specifically immediately after. I mean, our first video went up really early with calling her out.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I may have been the most consistent person on this. Maybe they don't consider me in the conservative sphere because we primarily do Christian content. But yeah, I'd say pretty consistent.
Yeah.
For you, Tim. Good for you, Tim. I wasn't the first person to do it. I'm not going to take credit for that. But don't f***ing DM me like I did something for you as you f***ing cower, scared that she'll put you on her thumbnail and claim you benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination, which she's doing to me right now.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
That's so disgusting. No one's benefited more monetarily than Candace Owens.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's true.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, because and I say that as a matter of we know what CPMs are. We can look at her numbers, just the front facing numbers on YouTube, in terms of what she's getting, not counting super chats, and then we know approximately for a brand integration.
Yeah, what they're getting. So there's brands standing behind her content still?
Brands don't give a crap.
Brands don't give a crap.
Remember when we first started, it was like brands were really weird to go near anything controversial. Now it's like they don't give a crap, bro.
Yeah, they're like, sure.
And she has a lot of brand integrations and stuff. No one's benefited more than her.
Yes.
Financially.
Yes. So it's crazy when she says everybody else is benefiting. And it's like, not sure about that.
I'm done with these people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh yeah, the one fat guy you mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors. She doesn't give two f***s. No one's after her. She's lying about all
Is
of
she
this.
really in like a suburban neighborhood, like in a track home?
Like a straight like Tennessee track home vibes.
That's crazy, dog.
That's wild. Yeah, that's super crazy.
You told me.
No fences. You know how all their houses have got no fences there?
You went to her house and she's got a 4-foot wall and one fat guy. And she doesn't give a shit about security. Meanwhile, I get bullets fired at my property and I have to go live in the middle of nowhere. And I got strangers coming up to my house in Maryland, breaking in. I got people showing up and beating up the residents who try to live there. How the f am I even supposed to sell this property? And, you know, it's all lies. It's all hypocrisy. And it is for the purpose of making money. And she does not live the way other people live. And she claims she liked Charlie. She loved Charlie. And she is burning everything down that he built because she is evil.
So, crash out of the year? I don't know, but I do know that you need a little scripture in you, right? And when you hear something that heavy, perfect time to segue into our daily proverb. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 7 says, "Whoever corrects a mocker invites insults. Whoever rebukes the wicked incurs abuse. Do not rebuke mockers, or they will hate you. Rebuke the wise, and they will love you. Instruct the wise, and they will be wiser still. Teach the righteous, and they will add to their learning."
Wow.
Now, this is exactly what it's like dealing with any sort of correction, clarification on Candace Owens or her fans. Is you experience this?
Yeah.
You experience insults, you experience abuse, you experience attacks, but when you correct someone that is wise, they will be wiser still. You teach the righteous, and they will add to their learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For through wisdom, your days will be many, and years will be added to your life. It's interesting. There's a correlation between wisdom and days being added to your life.
Hello.
Now, in a moment, we're going to look at someone that actually received correction and has issued a correction.
Really?
On a video he made last week that I engaged with. In our trusty logo software, I love being able to look up stuff like fear in the original Hebrew, and I can hit study. And I discovered the word fear here means yir'ah. Yir'ah. To fear, to reverence, fear, holy fear, right? And so it's super dope because you see the other ways the word is translated in the NIV: revere, reverence, greatly terrified, right? And so this isn't like a fear of a horror movie. When this is talking about fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, this is a reverence for God that every single one of us should have. And awesomeness, that's interesting, right? And then you can go down and see every other time that word is used, right? We see it used all throughout the Old Testament. And so anyway, Logos free 60-day trial. You go to logos.com/Ruslan or hit the link in the pinned comment. This used to cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Now Logos is offering their software. There's an app version of this that I use on my phone all the time. I'm on the web browser. Free 60-day trial. And then after that, I think it's like $12 a month. So a great way to invest into yourself with regards to your own spiritual development.
Really trending the other direction until Charlie Kirk was murdered. Yeah. And this is the point, isn't it? The most effective political assassination in history, and thanks to the likes of the vile Candace Owens, she has turned Turning Point into the perpetrators of the crime that was against them. I don't get paid by any of these people. I'm not on good terms necessarily with Turning Point USA. They didn't invite me to their stupid event. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. They invited me back after I started criticizing Candace. I'm not going to your event. I'm over all of this shit.
That's kind of funny, by the way, if Turning Point did that, if they invited him after the fact.
After he dunked on Candace Owens, like, "Oh, you're one of us." He's like, "No, I don't care about you."
Yeah. For the record, I've never done a Turning Point event. They did invite me to do Turning Point Faith. At the event Donald Trump showed up to, I did not go. And I probably will do something with Turning Point Faith next year. But it has nothing to do with my content. So.
The last thing that I need to deal with is a bunch of cowards in conservative media refusing to stand up to her. Megyn Kelly, come on. I appreciate the kind words, but come on. Such fucking pathetic bullshit. And I get people saying, "Tim, thank you so much for talking about it." I don't care. I'm not doing a favor for anybody. I'm not doing this to benefit anybody. Nobody's paying me. There's no fucking right.
Yeah, I think people misunderstand it. Like, calling out Candace Owens, especially right now, or Tucker Carlson, or Nick Fuentes, is at the detriment of views, subscribers, so on and so forth. Like, this is not good for the channel. It's not good for ratings. Because there's a huge chunk of both Christians and conservatives that have sipped the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, no, totally.
Russia, there's no Israel. There's just me sticking my neck out and then risking dying for what? A bunch of cowards that don't want to stand up to protect themselves? People like Candace Owens?
I couldn't believe that she put you in the thumbnail of her piece today.
I'm done.
The idea that she didn't that you had some benefit or that you benefit somehow. Like
she benefited. I think she's a Fed, and I think she killed Charlie. No one benefited more than her.
He's right. He's right about that. But that was a crazy.
That was a full crash out.
Full crash out. Full crash out mode. And so full crash out mode, possibly crash out of the year. I think an appropriate crash out. I wouldn't stand by all the claims he made in that, but I am praying for Tim in terms of all the stuff he's going through, because that stuff is crazy. People coming to your house like that's wild stuff. And especially, and I don't know why she hasn't addressed it. I wonder if she will address the allegation that she's just out here with 2 hired assassins at $1.5 million. She's walking around with no security or minimal security.
Yeah.
Why are you out in public? If that's real, why are you out in public? I wonder if she'll address that, or she'll just not address it and ignore it, wave it off. I'll be curious. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you liked it, then hit the like button. If you liked it a lot and have a thought to share, leave a comment. If you are listening to this on the podcast app, make sure to leave a review, and you could even leave a comment over there. And if you want to watch another video that is recommended just for you, hit this video over here. Let me know if they nailed it. Also, you can partner with us monthly, which helps us out a lot in our monthly community, get access to early drops and all that kind of good stuff over here. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.